Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 5 of the Resident Evil 4 completion series. As you can see from last week, we've organised the attaché case, everything looks a little bit more neat, and we're going to carry on and finish off the village portion of this game. Now hopefully I can take all this ammo, and I'm not going to be able to take this grenade. What I will do is take a flash grenade over an incendiary grenade. They are a lot more valuable. So like a couple episodes ago you heard me say that I rarely ever keep the starting handgun and fully upgrade it because it has the chance to get a critical hit much greater than any of the other pistols. And as you can tell from what we've just gone through, we don't want to get critical hits on the head because it will transform the enemies into a much harder enemy. So we don't want that. Red 9 is the most powerful pistol of all of them. It's got a slow reloading rate though, which is the only downside, but it's very powerful, has a somewhat high capacity. So in turn we spend less ammo killing the enemies and we don't have to shoot them as many times, so that is a bonus for us and that's what we're aiming to keep. Now we're just about to come across the next troll, and I have a feeling this is going to be a lot harder than I expect it should be, because we've got Ashley with us, and it's the only downside. We have to make sure she doesn't get hurt, because if she dies or she gets captured, game over, and that's us done. But what we are going to do, we're going to shoot these so I don't have to waste time knifing them. We're going to get Ashley all the way to the far end. The reason I'm doing it from here is I don't want to set off the cutscene, which is going to happen now with the... So what we're going to do, come straight through, now I've never tried this tactic before, now what we've done is I've left Ashley back there so he only follows me. Now we don't have to worry about him attacking her. Right. So if you get to this part, do what I did, shoot the locks off so you don't have to waste time shooting them and knifing them when this guy's around. Get straight to the end, drop Ashley off, take the troll on by yourself. That way you don't have to worry about her being behind you and her getting in the way. Come back. We've got a bit of sniper ammo, but I don't want to use the sniper that I've got, because we'll get one shot off and then he'll be on our asses again. Jesus Christ, where were you going? Ooh, I thought he had me then. Funny, ain't it, that the troll does less damage to me than those little head things did in the last chapter. Right, this is it. He's down now. Usually only takes 2 to get him. Go back to our pistol, reload it, because we're going to need some bullets in here. We can pick some of this ammo, and there is a jewel up here somewhere. I'm not going to worry about the TMP ammo. And there it is. Even if, do you know what we can do? There we go. Now what we'll do is mix them two together. Boom, done. And whilst I'm here, I'm going to use that me. We may as well do it while our HP is relatively in the midsection.
Wait.
Right.
Welcome. Got a selection of what are you selling?
We still need one more jewel for that mask, and we're about to finish this now. So I'm going to keep that mask until we get the final part for it. What I'm going to do as well is if I can't take this ammo, I can. Oh, fair enough, I don't think I'd be able to take that. Right, there's two ways that we can go through that last area, and we chose the easiest one of the two. So if you remember the last chapter, no, it was this chapter, we had the option to choose right or left on that lever. We chose right, that leads us to the troll. If we chose left, it leads us to 2 chainsaw women and a fuck ton of enemies. So although we'll get more loot, we'll also have to expend more ammo, and there's more chances of us dying, and it just takes a little bit longer, and that's what I don't want. We'll go for the easy option. We get the same jewel, which was the purple medallion for the mask. We'll get that in both ones, take them out because we don't want them. Now we just use the sniper and take out any enemies that are coming at us so we don't get hit. There you go. We want to try and go for all 3. I'm going to reload this quick. Three people, 1 bullet. Nice. That's like a collateral +1 if we're talking Call of Duty terms. Just one guy on his own. Bye. I don't know who said that. Alright, that's all the enemy's done, so we're going to go back to the pistol. We've got a fair amount of ammo and healing items, which is good, and we've got a fuck ton of grenades. And off we come. Now, if we can't take this ammo or grenade that's in here, it's not an issue, because we are going to be back in this area later on. So we don't need to worry about that. What we'll do, get Ashley to wait here, because we're about to get the last piece to this. And you're both dead. Like clockwork. Thank God he didn't hit me, eh? Goodbye. He was one ugly motherfucker. Right now. Boom, complete. So this was only worth 10k. Each of the medallions were only worth 2. We've put them both together, so what we could have sold for 19, we are going to get 45 for that now. Easy way of making money on this game. By the end of this playthrough, I want to have at least 600,000, whatever the currency is. So when I do a new playthrough, I can sell all my guns and just buy the Chicago typewriter or infinite launcher. I can buy the laser gun free of charge, so we don't need to worry about that. What I am going to do is see if I can upgrade anything.
What are you buying?
Still no, but I can sell. But oh no, 20,000. Sorry. So we're not really making that much on it. It's not that. That was 45,000. Then it was. What comes next? Can I pick all this up? No. So as you can tell, can't pick this up. But we are going to reload the shotgun. We may as well, because we'll pick the ammo straight up. There we go. Pistol ammo. We can take TMP. We're not using. So how many fire grenades? We got 1. I should have kept an incendiary grenade for this boss fight that we're about to be into, because he is really weak to fire. I'm gonna reload this just in case. Right, let's take you on. Right, there is an area we can hide at, which is just here, where he will not be able to hit us. He may hit us once. Once we get into the sweet spot, he won't be able to hit us. Then we'll be safe for this portion of the boss fight. When he loses his torso, that's when we need to move. What I'm going to do is use some sniper ammo, because I've got an overabundance of that. I never usually do. We don't want to hit that. Oh god. Just ignore my terrible shooting. Or my terrible accuracy. There are so many handy ways to tackle each and every boss fight that makes them 100 times easier than they usually are. And you know what? Every time that happens, I'll take it. We'll use it against him. Taking more sniper bullets than I want to. Do you know what? We'll use a... May as well. As you can tell, this prick is a sponge. I think it only takes about... two grenades, I think. Don't quote me on that. It could be more. He's going to jump down in front of us, and when he does... Come on. There we go. Easy stuff. So if you're wondering why I waited to a second form to use those grenades and not on the first, it's because the first form is a lot easier, because we can just go into that little area, he can't hit us, and we're fine. We can shoot him to our heart's content. He cannot touch us. When he gets into that form, he can go everywhere on the map. So he can get to us where we don't want him to get to us. And it makes it just a little bit harder. So, again, it's one of those things where we'll make it easy for ourselves. We are going to reload this pistol, by the way. Take the ammo. I think there's a yellow herb which you can mix. Boom. Green herb. What we're going to swap for this? What we're going to swap? TMP ammo, because we're not using it. We are just going to buy the mine throw on this playthrough. And then off we go. Pretty good, mate. Big Cheese is probably worse off than I am, so we're Gucci. So yeah, that's just a really easy way of doing that boss fight. There's no point spending so much time on something that is relatively easy to do. But this is what completing the game over 100 times does for you. You learn everything. Thankfully we don't have to have the rigorous annoyance of battling enemies on this. It does a cutscene for us straight to the top. She must be cold wearing what she's wearing as well. I wonder what they're going to do with Ashley's character in the remake as well. I wonder if she's still going to be an integral part of the game in terms of a, not co-op, but you leading her around. Use the eyeball that we got from old Big Cheese. That guy must bend over, like, crouch down to get that all the time. Right, I'm gonna make her wait there. Truck's gonna come. Hopefully I can do this from a pistol. There we go. One shot. Right. What I don't want to do. Right. So the moment you turn around,
Follow me.
enemies come through this door. So what you want to do, walk all the way back. Right. So if I turn around at any point during this, zombies will come through that door. So I'm going to walk back, keeping that door in view as much as possible until I get to the very top. When I get to the very top, and that's when I turn around. Right. Keeping it in sight, keeping it in sight. Right, now we do. There they are. I'm not going to bother battling any of them because I don't need to. So we're just about to get to the end of a chapter and we're going to do it quick. There we go. And we are done. So now guys, we're up to the castle section of the game. We've left the village behind. We're just about to upgrade our weapons, get rid of all the ones that we've used at the moment, upgrade the sniper, the shotgun, and then proceed with chapter 2.4. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Resident Evil 4 completion series. Tune in next week, next Tuesday, for episode 6. Hope you have a good week. I'll see you in the next video.